There comes a moment in your life when silence speaks louder than noise, when your soul whispers what the world refuses to say. You were not meant to live this way. And deep down, you feel it. Something ancient within you is ready to rise, not to chase more, but to shed what never belonged to you. This is your soul's final journey. Not the journey of doing, but of becoming. Not of addition, but of removal. And if you're truly ready to awaken, not just survive, but live with clarity, purpose, and peace, then you must remove these 5 things that are quietly killing your power. 1. Remove the fear that never belonged to you. Fear is not always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper that lives in your decisions. What if I fail? What will they say? What if I'm not ready? But here's the truth. Most of your fears were never yours to begin with. They were planted by society, by broken systems, by people who were scared themselves. You weren't born with fear. You learned it. But the soul is fearless by nature. It doesn't ask for guarantees. It asks for action. You don't overcome fear by waiting. You overcome it by walking through it, one decision at a time, one breath at a time. When fear says, stay down, your soul must rise and say, not today. Because you cannot carry fear into the life your spirit was born to build. 2. Remove the belief that you are not enough. This is the voice that breaks more dreams than failure ever could. You're not smart enough. You always mess it up. You don't belong here. And because you've heard it for so long, you've started to believe it. But here's the truth. You were never the problem. Your programming was. Confidence isn't a feeling. It's a decision. A choice to act even when your voice shakes. A choice to stand tall when your mind tells you to shrink. Every time you show up for yourself, every time you push through resistance, your soul collects evidence. I am capable. I am worthy. I am more than enough. You don't need perfection. You need presence. Show up for yourself. That's where belief is born. 3. Remove the mask you wear for the world. Too many people are dying inside because they are busy trying to live someone else's life, playing roles, wearing smiles, saying yes when everything inside them is screaming no. But your soul wasn't made to pretend. It was made to express. Take off the mask. Stop performing. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs your truth. When you remove the image you've been trying to protect, you make room for authenticity. And that authenticity is magnetic. That's when peace enters. That's when real strength begins to grow. Not because you became someone else, but because you finally came home to yourself. 4. Remove your loyalty to limitations. This is one of the hardest chains to break. Because it doesn't feel like a chain. It feels like comfort. I've always been this way. It's too late for me. I don't have what it takes. But those are not truths. They are lies told by a tired mind. Your limitations are just untrained thoughts built by repetition, not reality. And the only reason they feel real is because you've believed them long enough. Let them go. You were not created to be average. You were not designed to repeat yesterday. The version of you that your soul knows, it's already waiting. But it can't rise until you stop kneeling before the lie of I can't. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Dream out loud even if they mock you. Choose depth over popularity. Choose growth over applause. And remember, your approval of yourself is the only permission you ever needed. Let go of fear, let go of self-doubt, let go of the mask, let go of the limits, let go of needing anyone else to tell you who you are. Your soul already knows. And if you stay true, if you show up even when no one claps, if you move forward even when the results are invisible, you will become something unshakable, something unstoppable. You don't need to do it all at once, but you must begin. This is your moment. From Wisdom Awakens. This is not just a video, this is your invitation. You've carried the weight of the world long enough. You've questioned your power long enough. Now it's time to rise, not as someone new, but as who you truly are beneath it all. Let this be your beginning, the return, the awakening, because your soul's final journey doesn't begin when life is perfect. It begins when you finally say, I'm done carrying what doesn't belong to me. And from that moment forward, you walk free, you walk strong, you walk awake.